Hello everyone. Welcome to the Inner Stillness channel. In today's video, we will explore profound life lessons and invaluable advice from the elderly. Lessons that sometimes we only truly realize the value of after time has passed and our life experiences have deepened. Have you ever wondered, why do the most important lessons sometimes come from those who have lived through many years? The elders. Each wrinkle on their face tells a story. Each scar is a lesson. They are not just a treasure trove of life experience, but also an invaluable source of inspiration that helps us adjust our perspective on life, find true values, and sometimes change the direction of our own lives. Today, we will explore these lessons together so we can change part of how we see the world around us and, most importantly, how we see ourselves. Join me as we share these life lessons, things that may seem small but are the foundation for living a peaceful and content life. Let's begin this journey of discovery. With each lesson, whether it comes from the elderly or your own experiences, it could be the first step toward finding mindfulness and balance in life. 1. The power of discipline and patience. We've all heard the saying, success doesn't come from grand gestures, but from the small things we do every day. But have you ever wondered why that is? It's because the small habits we maintain can lead to a completely transformed life. Discipline is the key that opens the door to personal growth. Yet sometimes, we don't realize its true value until we look back. Many of us don't like discipline, especially when it involves strict routines or requires a high level of self-control. But remember, discipline is not a shackle. It's a companion on our journey of self-discovery and achieving our goals. The strength of discipline lies in its ability to carry us through our most difficult moments. When we feel like giving up, patience and consistent effort are the essential elements. Success is not an instant result. It's the accumulation of small steps, even the tiniest changes every day. You may not see the results immediately, but if you stay consistent, the outcomes will come. A personal example comes to mind. A friend of mine once dropped out of school because he believed that money is all you need. He sought shortcuts to success, but after several years, he realized that money is only one part of life. Knowledge and discipline are the real forces that help you grow. He decided to go back to school, invest in himself, and build discipline. After a few years, not only was he financially independent, but he also became an inspiration to those around him. That's the power of discipline and perseverance. Once we understand it, we'll see that nothing is impossible. By starting with small tasks and making the right decisions, we're laying the foundation for a strong future. 2. Success comes from listening more and speaking less. Have you ever noticed that successful people are often not the ones who talk the most, but those who know how to listen? Silence is not just a way to stay humble. It's an opportunity to continue learning, to observe those around you, and to see how they act. When you know how to listen, you not only gain a deeper understanding of the world around you, but you also make wiser and more informed decisions. Think about your daily conversations. We often get caught up in the rush to express our own thoughts, but if you take the time to listen, you'll find that there's so much valuable information that you might have missed. Listening isn't just about hearing words, it's about reading between the lines, feeling what's unsaid. True success in life comes from observing and acting carefully. It's not always the loudest person who gets results. In fact, sometimes it's the quiet approach, the certainty in how you approach situations. That makes all the difference. A personal example comes to mind. In the workplace, I once witnessed a colleague who loved to share his opinions on everything. He was always talking, but rarely paying attention to what others were saying. Over time, he started feeling frustrated because he wasn't receiving the same support or agreement from his peers. It was only after a while that he realized the importance of listening and observing others. It was through this shift that he began to build stronger relationships, understand others' needs, and make better decisions. So, if you want to succeed, start with the habit of listening more and speaking less. This will not only make you a more thoughtful person, but it will also help you cultivate valuable relationships in life. 3. The truth about those who truly care about you. Life often tricks us into thinking that the people who are by our side when we succeed are the ones who truly care. But in reality, The ones who genuinely care are those who are willing to stay with you when you face difficulties. We are often drawn to relationships with people who appear when things are going well, when there's something to gain. But the truth is, it's during the darkest times that you'll truly discover who your real friends are. There's a saying that goes, challenges don't just shape you, they also reveal who truly cares about you. This is when you'll realize who is truly with you for the right reasons. Sometimes, the silence of others is not indifference, but a way of showing respect for your space during tough times. I remember a time when I faced a setback in my career. At that moment, I thought I would have to face it alone, but unexpectedly, the people I least expected to step in were the ones who offered their help. They didn't just provide emotional support, they shared valuable advice, helping me reassess the situation and find solutions. This experience taught me that true care isn't about when everything is shared, but about when you're tested, and they still stand by you. In life, you don't need a lot of friends, just those who are genuinely there for you in difficult times. These are the friends who are truly worth cherishing. 4. Never delay. Act now. We often make a huge mistake in life, procrastination, even when we know that a small decision or action today can change our future. We still find reasons to put it off. Sometimes, it's just a little bit of anxiety, a little lack of confidence, and we let opportunities slip by, only to regret later that we didn't take action. But procrastination is the greatest enemy of success. When you procrastinate, you're not just missing opportunities, you're also unintentionally limiting yourself. Every moment you hesitate is a moment you let slip by, a piece of your future that you could have seized. If you don't act right away, you'll fall into a cycle of frustration, and gradually, you'll grow weary of the excuses you keep making. "I'll do it later" becomes a habit, and solid opportunities pass by, never to be reclaimed. I remember a close friend of mine. He always procrastinated when it came to learning English. Even though he knew it was an important skill, he kept thinking, "I'll study later, when I have time." But he didn't realize that time never waits for anyone. After a few years, when the career opportunity he had dreamed of finally came up, it required English proficiency, and that's when he realized how many chances he had missed because of his procrastination. Immediately, he started learning English, but by then, it was too late to meet the job requirements in time. Although he's now working at an international company, he always regrets not acting sooner. If he had started learning earlier, he might have secured that position faster and with better earning potential right from the early years of his career. This made me realize that every day you procrastinate is a day you're limiting yourself. If you want to succeed, don't let procrastination steal your opportunities. Take action today, even if those first steps are small. They will lead you to a future you wouldn't have reached if you just waited around. 5. The importance of self-care. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to forget about taking care of ourselves. We pour all our energy into work, family, and those around us, but we often forget that in order to love and care for others, we must first love and care for ourselves. Self-care isn't just about spending time on personal hobbies. It's about nurturing both our physical and mental well-being. Only when you're truly healthy can you bring strength to others. It's not an act of selfishness, but rather an investment in yourself so you can live fully and love those around you in the best way possible. We can't keep giving without leaving space for ourselves. I have an older sister who went through a very challenging phase in her life. She felt lost and exhausted from the constant struggles. However, rather than staying trapped in her pain and stress, she found a way to recover by taking time for herself. She found peace in moments of solitude. She read books, meditated, and quietly reflected on life. It was in these simple, reflective moments that she reconnected with herself, which helped her regain her strength and be there for others when they face challenges. Self-care shouldn't be seen as a luxury or a waste of time. It's the way you maintain your mental and physical health so that you can continue to be there for those you love. Because only when you're full can you continue to give without feeling drained. Each lesson from the elderly is truly a precious gem, helping us build a strong and meaningful life. These lessons, though simple, have the power to change the way you see life, relationships, and yourself. Life will never be perfect. There will always be challenges and difficulties. But how we face them and grow through them is what truly matters. While we cannot change the past, we can shape our future with the lessons we learn in the present. It's not wealth or fame that defines success, but the way we live, how we love, and how we grow day by day. When facing life, don't let fleeting worries or the chase for success make you forget the true value of inner peace. Remember, life is not a race to be the fastest. It is a journey to find real peace and happiness within yourself. So, don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate. Take action now to create a better future. Nurture patience, love, and always remember that each day is a new opportunity to make your life and the lives of those around you more meaningful. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you found these lessons helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Inner Stillness channel so you don't miss out on our upcoming videos. See you in the next video, wishing you always find peace and joy in life.